Good morning, everyone. It is Melissa, the Stamp Doc, and it is Saturday, June 13th, and we are on Facebook Live. So this morning I want to go over the card kit that I'm offering this month because I wanted to show you exactly how it comes and how you can put that together. So let me get where I need to be here. I'm going to move this up just a tiny bit so you can see a little bit better. Now, if you still are needing a catalog, remember you can contact me about that. I do have copies available. If you're not local, I just ask that you pay for shipping, and I do try to get those out within just a couple of days, so do let me know if you'd like a copy. So today we're going to go over the card kit that I'm offering with a $50 online purchase, and it features the World of Good suite. Now these are, this suite basically contains papers, the stamp set, the bundle, the dies, there's ribbon, and there are some little corners and slides as well. I have most of those and I will show them to you. But what's great about this new catalog is there's so many samples available in here already. So if you want everything in this entire suite, there's a number so that you can get all of those items. And then if you want the individual items, they're down here. And then on the next page, you get a close-up of the stamp set itself. And just in case you didn't realize, but any of these stamps that are shaded in gray behind them, that just means there's a coordinating die that goes with it. So, and then you can see there's even more samples up there at the top. Okay, so let me just show you those close up. So here is the stamp set, which is called Beautiful World. And it's got lots of great greetings and these great globe images, cute little feather and little inkwell, just a really darling set. And then we also have the coordinating dies with that. And you'll get to see this in the projects that I'm doing today, but these really have a lot of detail to them and just some really interesting things about them. There is also some faux suede trim. I'm going to put this up here pretty close, but this is just super soft and it's in that early espresso. So that dark brown and just really a nice feel. It's almost like a cotton twill. Okay. And then we have brass sheets, and this is probably going to really glare on here for you. You can even see my camera and my light, but these are really nice and bright. So those are fun to use, and you'll see those in some of our projects today. And then we have our designer series paper, and all of this paper is double-sided. So I'll just flip through these really quick so that you can see those. And just really some nice neutral colors, and then some of these have a little bit of those brass accents to them as well. And again, we're going to use these on all of our projects today. Nice little globes with that. Let me flip that one over. And then we have one more here. Okay. So those come in 12 by 12 sheets, and you get 2 each of each design. And then they are double-sided, so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck on those. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how my card kits come. So let me just, let's see, I'm going to tilt this again just a bit. That's better. Okay. So when I package these, I put them in your Whisper White envelope, and each card packet has everything you need inside. Okay. So you'll just empty that up, and then everything is already pre-cut, scored, folded for you. So even if you're a beginner, you can easily do these. So let me know if you have any questions or if I need to slow down at all. You will need adhesive to do these kits. So I'm going to start, oh, I forgot, one of the other items in that suite is this old world map embossing folder. So that's what creates this paper and this look here. So it starts out looking just like this piece, and then once I run it through my Big Shot with that embossing folder, it looks like this. So really gives it a neat look. And if you want that to stand out even more, you could actually add ink over that. So putting either some crumb cake or some early espresso will give that even more of a worn look. So that's the other nice thing about my card kits is if you want to, you can easily step these cards up. So I'm using the multi-purpose glue, and the reason I use this on the back of any of my paper that's embossed is because it does have all these little nooks and crannies, and I want it to be able to really adhere to the front of my card. So this is a folded card base. We're going to go ahead and put that right on there, like so. All right, and then I've got a piece of designer series paper. Now you could use either side. It doesn't matter which side you use. You definitely have those options, but I'm going to go ahead and use this back side here. And again, anytime I'm adhering something to like an embossed paper, I just find that it works better if I do it that way. So I'm going to put that right down here. And I'm just leaving a little bit of a border all the way around except down here at the bottom. The other thing, by using that glue, I have a little bit of time that if I don't put that exactly in the right place, I can always move that around. Now this little piece here, this is another piece that was done with one of those dies, and it has little coordinates embossed into it. So all I'm going to do on this, just to add a little detail to it, you could leave this off if you wanted to. I'm just going to tear those edges to give it kind of that worn look also. And again, I'm going to put some adhesive on there. And we're just going to put that down right about here. Just like so. All right, then I did cut the little globe stand with the brass sheets, so you can see how nice and shiny that is. And I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on there. So I'm using a combination of the mini dimensionals and the regular size, so both of them work great for this project. So we're going to take those off. And I'm going to put that right about here. And then we want to put our globe base on there. So again, I'm going to put some dimensionals on that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to skip that. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on that one. I'll leave that one flat. And that's another thing. You can always decide how much dimension you want these to have. Okay. The other thing, when you get your kits, just double check that I got all the holes popped out. If I didn't get those done, you can easily do that. And I'm going to put some of the mini dimensionals behind those bigger pieces there. That's going to hide those really nicely, but still give it a little dimension. So let me take those off. And so these are great little masculine cards. You could add whatever type of greeting you wanted on there. So that is the completed card. I will show you the one I did with a greeting. I do include some additional Whisper White cardstock so you can stamp greetings and put those on there. And all of the greetings I'm using are from that wonderful or Beautiful World stamp set. So here I just stamped that and then I just fussy cut around it. Okay. So you can see this is how your card will actually come to you. And then this is how, if you want to finish that with your own greetings, you can do that. Okay. So that was card number 1. And we will go on to card number 2. And there are 4 cards in this. Oh, my light just flickered. That hurt my eyes a little bit. All right. So what you've got here is Early Espresso. And I'm just going to put these papers on there in a row. So this time I'm using my new Stamp and Seal. And I'm going to just tell you, I do think that there is a learning curve with this. I'm really trying to figure it out, but putting myself on video using it, I guess, is as much of a trick as I want to do right now. So mine doesn't seem to advance very well. I do have to tend to pull it and advance it manually a little bit. I was reading up on it yesterday to see if I was doing something wrong, and it said no. Sometimes you just have to do that with any type of adhesive that's on a roll. But it definitely seems to stick better than the snail adhesive. So if you haven't been very happy with the snail, this may be your better way to go. Oh, I got a sticky finger, sorry. All right. Okay, so we're just going to put all three of those, just line those up there in the middle, like so. And then this is another little piece that gets, that's from those die cuts. And again, I'm just going to tear a little bit off the ends, okay? Not very much. And you could do more or less if you wanted to. But I'm just really doing this like in place of a ribbon. So again, I'm just going to use a little bit of the multi-purpose glue. Put that on there. Very carefully. And we're going to put that across the front. Okay. And I like, just to give this some dimension, I'm going to put my dimensionals on the back of this piece before I put it on the card front. Now I would also put a white piece of cardstock in the middle before I wrote anything or stamped anything on the inside of that. So you're more than welcome to do that. If you have a chalk marker, that works great too. Then that goes right there. And then I also include a little white circle, and you can put your greeting on that. Let me pull in my finished card. So this is what my finished one looked like. And again, like I said, you can really kind of mix and match these however you like. I'm just showing you exactly how you're going to receive that. And so if you're wanting to use these greetings, make sure you add that Beautiful World stamp set to your order as well. So let me do our next one. And again, 4 cards in all. So let me get these out of the way. And always dump it out completely to make sure you got it all. All right, so again, I've got that Old World Map embossed piece, and this is the Misty Meadow new in color. So again, I want to use the multi-purpose glue. So really, as you can see, you really just need adhesives to put these together, and then you can use whatever stamps you want. These would make great birthday cards. You could do them for Father's Day. You could also do them for graduations. They would be perfect for that. Just even thinking of you, they would be good for that as well. So we're going to put this one right here. And then I have this really neat piece. I'm going to add him with some glue. And again, the only reason I use the glue here instead of the seal is just when it does have all those little nooks and crannies, it's easier for that to adhere down. So I'm going to put that at a little bit of an angle. And then I've got this little piece that has the brass on it. I'm going to put it right across here. Let's see. Just like so. Okay. Then I have my little stand. I got to get the sticky off my finger. That happens. Sometimes if you don't get sticky or inky, you just haven't done it right. So let me put a big dimensional and a little dimensional. Both of those will fit. And I'm going to put my little stand right down here. And we're going to go ahead and put this piece. So this plain circle comes in the die set, and it just fits that globe perfectly. So So I put it there. And then, isn't this gorgeous, the way it cut with the brass sheets? I think that looks beautiful. So again, sometimes I don't get all those little pieces out, so just double check that for me before you adhere your card. And we're going to put some of the little dimensionals on the back here. So this is a really quick one. All right, and then I'm just going to add that there. Okay. So that is my completed card from the kit. And then I just added a greeting on this one to complete it. So I just stamped this and then just cut that out and added that to the front. So when I originally did these cards, I did them in the gold. For your kits, they're all done in the brass, so you can see that's just a little bit shinier. But I really do like that brass. All right, and then our final card here. Oh, it fell on the floor. Let's hope I can remember what it looks like, right? I grabbed it. Okay. So this is probably my favorite paper. It is in that cinnamon cider, and just, it's really pretty. It's got that brass all over it, and it has a cinnamon cider card base as well. So I am going to start by putting my designer series paper on my early espresso piece. Like I said, this does stick really good. It just, I'm just having a bit of a learning curve. That happened with the fast fuse too now also, and I'm a pro at it, so it figures that that would be gone. And again, I like to pop this area up just so that it gives a little more bulk to my card and kind of makes it look a little fancier. Put one here in the middle too. Peel those off. All right. Now for this one, I'm going to put a dimensional on the bottom of this. So this one's a little bit tricky, but not bad. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. But we're going to put that on the bottom, and then we're going to just set him right here. Okay. Then we're going to take the little white part of the globe, and we're going to put it inside. Yeah, I'm probably not selling you guys on the seal yet. I guarantee you it is user error at this point. All right, let's just do it the other way. That way I don't fail. All right, so I'm going to just line that up where it goes. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one on with those little tiny dimensionals again. So I've got about 3 spaces I can put those on. And it's just really nice the way that hides those for me. So I love that. Get those off. And then we're going to just drop that in there. Okay. So then you can see we have our little stand. I'm going to just bend that back a little bit. Got a little drop of glue on the other side. That's not good. We just want a tiny bit of glue on there. Okay. We're just going to hold that in place for a moment, and that will hold that there. Okay. So that is that card. There is a little piece here for your greeting. So the finished one that I did, and again, this is a sentiment from That Beautiful World stamp set. Okay, but I just wanted you to see exactly how those card kits come, because those are limited this month, so I only have a few of them. The paper here did go on back order through the end of the month, so I really can't get any more for a bit. So if you're wanting this card kit, again, you can get it with a $50 purchase in my online store, or if you just want to purchase it, if you're a demonstrator and you just want the cards and the card kit and you want to have some samples to have, I do make it available for sale on my blog for $20, and that does include shipping. So let me know if you have any questions about these, but they're very quick, very simple, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. I did put the hostess code for this month in the comments or description and the shopping link. So I hope that you'll put those to use soon. Thanks for watching, and I do hope you have a wonderful weekend.